Keisha. I got a new aquarium for my frogs the other day, and I am so excited to set it up. I wanted to make sure it would fit on my stand, but I could only recall the volume and the height and width, but not the length. I was able to use what I know about rectangular prisms to find the length. Let's try an example. Solve for the missing dimension of this rectangular prism. The volume equals 630 cubic inches. The length is unknown. The width equals 6 inches, and the height equals 7 inches. I think that visualizing this rectangular prism will help. I am going to start by sketching a rectangular prism and labeling the dimensions that I know. I know the volume of the prism is 630 cubic inches, so I will put that in the center of the prism. The length is unknown, so I label the length L. I know the width is 6 inches, so I will label that. The height is 7 inches, so I will label that as well. It helps to have a visual to see exactly what I know and what is missing. Next, I write the formula for the volume of a rectangular prism. The volume of a prism is found by multiplying the area of the base times the height. I also know that the area of the base is equal to the length times the width, so I will substitute the area formula into the volume formula. I will write the formula as volume equals length times width times height. Now I can substitute in the values that I know. I substitute 630 for the volume. The length is unknown, so I leave that as an L. I will substitute the value of 6 for the width and 7 for the height in the formula. I will solve the equation for L to find the length. First, I multiply 6 times 7 to get 42. So now I have 630 is equal to L times 42. I know that I want to isolate the variable L, so I'm going to divide each side of the equation by 42. 630 divided by 42 is equal to 15. The dimensions are in inches, so my length is 15 inches. Let's try another one. Solve for the missing dimension of the rectangular prism. Again, I have a rectangular prism, but this time I am missing the dimension of the width. I'm going to start by sketching a rectangular prism and labeling the dimensions that I know. The volume is 4,928 centimeters cubed. The length is 14 centimeters. The width is unknown, and the height is 32 centimeters. Now I can substitute in the values I was given into the formula volume equals length times width times height. I substitute 4,928 for the volume. I will substitute 14 for the length and 32 for the height. Now I can solve for W, the width. Now it's time to solve the formula for the unknown dimension, the width. 14 times 32 equals 448. So now I have 4,928 is equal to 448 times W. I will divide each side of the equation by 448. 4,928 divided by 448 is equal to 11. The volume of the prism is in cubic centimeters, so the width of the rectangular prism is 11 centimeters. Now that I found my length, I know that I have enough space for my aquarium. Off to set it up!